Hey guys, my name is Joe Vallee from Woodbury, New Jersey, and I really want to be a host on 97.5 FM The Fanatic. I've been listening to Mike Missinelli for so long. I remember the day Lenny Dykstra called Mike and Steve Fredericks on the radio show, giving them a hard time after the Phillies lost the World Series. But that's another story for later on. I have a rant today, and my rant is with the city of Boston, whom, as you know, are champions again. The Bruins won the Stanley Cup last week. They had their parade on Saturday. And I'll tell you, parades in Boston right now, it's like drinking water. Since 2005, all four major sports teams in Boston have championships. Since 2002, the New England Patriots have had 3 parades alone. Philadelphia has had 3 parades for their teams since 1980. 1980, guys. Since 1983, Boston is 9-9 in championships. Philadelphia, 1-9. Philadelphia has 6 titles since 1967. That's 50 years almost a half a century. As Flyers fans, you can't even rub it in the face of Bruins fans anymore that we came back from 03 last year to win 4 in a row in the playoffs, because this year Boston swept the Flyers, and they won up the city of Philadelphia by winning the Stanley Cup and doing the job the Flyers couldn't do last year.
Hey everybody, I'm Joe Vallee from PhillyToPhilly.com.
And I'm Tiffany Bucciarelli from PhillyHealthWatch.com. So Joe, what's with you?
No, Tiff, what's with you, and more importantly, what's with you? It's coming soon to an internet near you, and every week we're going to showcase the best that Philly to Philly has to offer.
And the fittest that Philly Health Watch has to offer.
Interviews, surprises, everything in between. You definitely want to come out and see it. It's called What's With You, and it's coming soon.
And you get to see more of me.
And she's full of crap. See you soon. Hello everybody, I'm Regis Philbin.
And I'm Kelly Ripa.
Not.
Welcome to our 10th episode of What's With You and our Halloween edition.
Absolutely.
As Regis
This
Philbin
is
and
the
Kelly
easiest
Ripa.
Halloween
That's ridiculous.
costume
I was talking with Kelly the other day. I said, what do you want to be for Halloween? What kind of a name is Cody? Hey guys, it's Joe from Keep On Fightin', and I don't know about you, but in the 3 years that I've seen Roy Halladay pitch up close, pretty much everything he does on the mound amazes me. Just check out his line last night in his 4-0 shutout against the Atlanta Braves. 9 innings pitched, 2 hits, 0 walks, and 10 strikeouts. These guys aren't the Mets. You've got Freddie Freeman, Jason Hayward, Brian McCann, but anytime Doc is on his A game, he makes it look easy. Halladay is now 8-0, his ERA is 1.69, and he's the clear-cut favorite to start for the National League in the All-Star game in Kansas City in July. Speaking of All-Stars, how about Hunter Pence last night? 3 for 4, 2 home runs, the Turkey Hill game-saving scoop of the game in right field. I'll tell you what, for my money, Pence is the most exciting Philly, and you can almost guarantee that he'll be joining Halladay in Kansas City in July. Now, let's shift gears a little bit and take a look at the Washington National Series coming up this weekend. There are a couple key points that you need to look out for. Here they are. Don't take the Nationals lightly. These aren't the same guys who would lose 100-plus games every year and the Phillies would come in and pound them. Chances are they're going to be hanging tough all season long. Now, the biggest challenge of the weekend is going to be tonight against Steven Strasburg, who's picking up right where he left off after Tommy John surgery in 2010. Now, although Strasburg is a righty, look for John Mayberry Jr. to get a possible start in right field because Hunter Pence has played every inning of every game. And Pence hit .201 against the Nationals last year. Mayberry hit .361 against the Nats last season. Tonight also marks the return of Brad Lidge to Citizens Bank Park. If you're there, be on your feet and clap for him. Lidge deserves the biggest standing ovation out of any ex-Philly from that 2008 World Championship team. Now, we want to get you guys involved and keep on fighting. And to do that, you can go to our Facebook and our Twitter pages and let us know which Philly you think made the Turkey Hill scoop of the game. That's the best defensive play made by a Phillies player from the night before. Now, who knows? You may get your Facebook post or your tweet shown on Keep On Fightin', and you can be eligible for a year's supply of Turkey Hill ice cream. So keep that in mind. Now, here's a quick programming note. You can now catch the Charlie Manuel Show on Saturday nights at 10:30, right after PHL 17 News at 10, in addition to Sunday at 12:30, right before Behind the Pinstripes at 1, followed by the big game against the Washington Nationals at 1:30 at Citizens Bank Park. And don't forget, after the game, tune into Phillies Postgame Live with Mike Missinelli and John Clark, live from Sugar House Casino, where they break down what happened during that afternoon's game. Well, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for hanging with me. In the meantime, keep on fighting. I'm Joe Vallee, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
Hey guys, it's Joe from PhillyToPhilly.com, and the gentleman to my left is clearly an acting legend. He's a winner of 2 Tony Awards. He's also been a part of major motion pictures, Cocoon, FX, my personal favorite, Tommy Boy First Blood with Sylvester Stallone, Mr. Brian Dennehy.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, Brian. If you could, tell everybody why you're
How's the
here.
Phillies doing? I mean, the Phillies are doing good. How's the Eagles doing?
Eagles aren't doing too well right now. Brian's
We
Giants
just won
fan,
the
everybody.
Super Bowl yesterday, folks. The New York Giants won the Super Bowl. So just stick it in there.
Brian is clearly not endearing himself to people in the tri-state area right now, but it's all good.
That's right.
He likes the Phillies. He does like the Phillies.
I do like the Phillies.
Hey guys, it's Joe from Philly to Philly, and I am here at the Franklin Institute, where today we're going to see a demonstration of the Maillarde automaton, which is in Martin Scorsese's new film, Hugo. Let's check it out. The automaton was built by Henri Maillarde, a Swiss mechanician of the 18th century. In late 1928, it was donated to the Franklin Institute by the estate of John Penn Brock, a wealthy Philadelphian. Stored in the automaton's brass memory are 4 drawings and 3 poems, 2 in French and 1 in English. The automaton has the largest memory of any such machine ever constructed. How cool is this, that you have an automaton right in your own backyard, and it's featured in a major motion picture?
It is truly amazing. It's the centerpiece of our amazing machine exhibit here. We've had the automata since the 1930s when it arrived as a pile of rubble in a box, and our machinist put it back together and learned, just like in the movie, where the automata came from because he signs his name at the end of the last poem he writes.
Now, where's the automaton when it's not on display? Do you need to break it down and assemble it again, or do you just leave it standing?
No, it actually lives in this case right here as a centerpiece.
You are watching Wealth of Health. Hi, I'm Janet Zappala, and this here is the co-founder of Philly to Philly, Joe Vallee. And the greatest thing about Philly to Philly is it's uncensored. Right?
That's right.
Tell us about it, Joe.
The kids can't go. No. Philly to Philly, Janet, is
And make sure
uncensored.
we are censored, so watch what you say.
Okay. Philly to Philly is an uncensored, no-holds-barred account of Philadelphia and what goes on in Philadelphia.
All right.
Brought to you by the everyday people of Philadelphia. It's a little bit edgy. It's not the stuff you find in newspapers all the time, but we do it in a polished way.
So it tells us what's going on in and around the city of Philadelphia?
Yes,
Nightlife kind of things?
Not really nightlife, more
No?
just opinions, entertainment,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's Philly with an edge.
But I want to know a little bit about the nightlife.
Well, then you have to go to another site for that.
No,
We do things a
I
little
love
bit
your
that
site.
way.
I absolutely love your site. It's got
Thank
great
you.
sports, entertainment. It's very informative.
And you're on there.
Well, that's why it's very informative.
That's right. If she wasn't on there, forget it.
Unipack knows pharma, and knows what the pharma packaging industry needs. Because self-administered medication for home use is rapidly on the rise, projections estimate that 7 of every 10 blockbuster products will be parenterals. Unipack recognizes the demand for home care kits for parenteral containers and responded with our paperboard parenteral kit. For more information on our revolutionary packaging, please contact Teddy Frayne at 610-436-6600 at extension 123 or tfrayne4 at unipackinc.com.